Hello, welcome to Quackalope. Thank you for being here. I have been waiting literally all day for this little package to come in. This is the Screaming Nukealope. And I know, I shouldn't be as excited about this as I am because I do technically still have the Vignette of Death, the Calinium Butcher that I need to open. We'll do that at the end of this video because most of you have probably already seen that. But the Screaming Nukealope, brand new, standalone, little one-shot, head-to-head, incorporate back into the game just like the Gigalion back in the day. And these, I think, are my favorite things currently being produced by Kingdom Death. Gambler's Chest is the most epic expansion I've ever seen. Kingdom Death is my favorite game of all time, and yet still, the amount of content, the amount of stuff to work your way through makes it prohibitively hard to get to the table, makes the gaming group you need one that is exclusive and specialized, and right now, in the season of life I'm in, it's not as approachable as I wish it was, but these very much are. And next week, I have two of my closest friends coming down, West and Dennis, and I think I'm going to have them play Kingdom Death for, I believe, one of the first times ever, specifically by hanging out and running some of these little campaign one-shots. It's usually a little bit more advanced than an average beginner player should experience, but an excellent way to get a single session out and onto the table. And I can't wait for them to release this version of things for all the various creatures, characters, monsters, pieces of lore that are out there. I want small box Kingdom Death. I want portable, playable, transportable Kingdom Death. Not because I don't love the giant campaign, but just because I want more Kingdom Death in my life. And right now, big box Kingdom Death is not so often in my life. I saw this on the back. I thought this was pretty hilarious. I have seen butts. I have heard the butt jokes. Have you died with you? I have died with you so many times, I can't even remember. Over and over and over the same things. We can't outrun the explosion. So this guy's freaking out about the Nukealope. Oh, these are going to be the characters you're playing, and he's now been driven mad because I see. Okay, I wonder why is it the butt that's exploding? Who knows? Vignette of Death, our brief ordeals setting Kingdom Death monster. This vignette is designed for a single play session and uses components from your core game. After the tale is told, its memory can change the current and future campaigns. Let's go ahead and pop this guy open, and let's see what is on offer. If you guys ordered your Screaming Nukealope, has it arrived? Am I like at the tail end of this, or right smack dab in the middle? Have you already broken it out? Have you played it yet? I haven't even checked if other people have like covered, unboxed. I mean, I'm sure Brahmithra and a few of the other people that are like Kingdom Death aficionados have, but I don't know. I haven't looked for reviews. I haven't checked to see what people are thinking. None of it at all. Now, when people unbox sprues, first off, do you care? Because like when I unbox sprues myself, I gotta be honest, until I'm building the sprue, I don't even really look at it. Like, I don't try to, like, see what the details look like or how cool or weird it is, because my mind just doesn't, like, put this all together immediately. I can kind of see the base, pretty terrain base, lots of sinuous muscle, some weird twisted faces. These are going to be some of our heroes that we have. But really, until I'm in the process of actually building and constructing this, looking at these sprues doesn't tell me a whole lot. I'm here for the lore, I'm here for the story, I'm here for the artwork, I'm here for the stuff that I can put in my mouth, and while yes, I could put the sprue in my mouth, there are sharp, pointy bits. It's not always as comfortable as one might assume. Okay. Oh man. These standalones are... The White Gigalion might be the way that I've introduced more people to Kingdom Death since it came out than any other method. Whether that was like starting a tutorial or talking to them about it or convincing them to join a campaign. It's just such an approachable pathway. Stone Circle Hot Zone. So if we've killed him, we could build potentially the Nuclear Knuckle, Nuclear Whip, the Atomic Lance, and the Green Power Core. So these are going to be the characters I assume that we are able to play. Well, that looks like the same character here. Is that like a pinup version? And then No, maybe not. Maybe those aren't the same characters? Or maybe they are? I'm not sure. You all tell me. This looks like the same character, and this looks like maybe the female version of the same character? Possibly? Well, let's start diving in and figuring out who exactly these 4 pieces of artwork represent. I'll look through these cards in just a moment. Looks like we have some new terrain. It's going to go out there on the map. Don't want to lose any of this. Here are our armor, or our gear sets. We have the Ash Bloom, Ash Root, Unnecessary Kingdom Death. We have the Gnostin, and we have the Monday. Okay, so let's see what we're built out with. So Shadowstalker, looks like the full Shadowstalker gear. We have the Scarab Circlet Ambush Falchion, which is a giant freaking weapon. Fecal Salve to keep you a little bit more hidden. Shadowstalker Obi, you have +6 evasion while in darkness. Okay, interesting. We have the Musk Bomb, the Crusader. It looks like at least a lot of the pieces, if not the whole armor set for the Crusader. A little bit of Dried Acanthus, a Lance, so you've got a little bit of reach, and a Musk Bomb, so you can control the AI a little bit. We have another Lance here, so we're going out with a tactical approach of keeping your distance from the Nukealope. First aid kit, so apparently that might be important for bringing people back to life, or at least allowing people to heal themselves up a little bit when they have started bleeding to death. We have the Sunspot Dart, which gives you a +1 survival for people next to them, and then we have the range, deadly activation, and a limit of 3. So pretty precise dart that's also going to boost people. So this is like a support character maybe. And then we have the Phoenix. This is a mix and match armor set. White Lion Skirt, Phoenix Placard, the Siloid Scale Shoes, the Phoenix Gauntlet. This is going to be the, this looks like this guy right here, with the Stone Masher in his hand. Savage, Deadly One, and Irreplaceable. So I guess these all are different unique characters. Maybe these are twins that are going out, because these both have that full set, but one of them is going to have like a first aid kit. And this must be, yeah, I assume this is going to be the other character here. Yeah, so it is a piece of artwork representing each one. So I wonder if those are twins that are venturing out onto this battle. We have the Sculptor Beads accessory. If you are on or adjacent to an obstacle terrain at the start of your act, you gain +3 Insanity. Stone Scraper Shield and the Stone Smasher. We have the Lucky Charm, which is nice. Interesting. I'm going to have to read through all of these very carefully. I'll be honest, there's quite a bit in these armor sets that I honestly don't even know that much about, because it's been a while since I've played. I mean, really, we haven't played since my son was born, so about 14 months ago. And earlier than that, we were basically playing the core game so Shira could make her way through the entirety of it, which we did successfully in 1 week. But there's a lot of content out there now that I just haven't seen. Impossible. My nuclear scythe, lantern years of work. Gone in 1 bite. Interesting. So this is how he's made. You have a nuclear scythe and the antelope consumes it. Vignette of Death. Okay. Contents. Backside of Destiny. Screaming Nukealope. Strain System. Adding him to your campaigns. Monday Shades. Monday may produce shade minions. Minions are small monsters that appear during the showdown alongside the monster. Shades are living shadows. Shades are living shadow harnessed by survivors living among the Sunstalkers. Use lantern tokens on their black side to represent them. Interesting. Absalon Archives Gear. Gear printed on gear grids cannot permanently be archived, but Absalom flouts convention with her unique perspective. When Ash Bloom is instructed to archive gear printed on her gear grid, cover it with a lantern token. Gear covered by a lantern token tokens are treated as removed from her gear grid. Okay. Backside of Destiny. Monday, a survivor, says exactly what is on her mind. Gnostin, a survivor, hates Monday Ashbloom and Ashroot with a passion of countless lifetimes. Ashbloom, a survivor, Ashroot's sister, committed to the bit. Ashroot, a survivor, Ashbloom's brother, Dimwit. Oh, there's brother and sister. A little bit of comic here. Stone Forsaken, Anus Ring. Okay, perfect. It's finally time to die. Did you know the Phoenix Anus can undo time? Ghostin's trying to destroy our lifeline. I do know. Get your grubby fingers out of my face. I've had enough of you endlessly stating the obvious. Smashes the anus ring. Perfect. You really pounded that anus ring. Must be clenching. Another anus joke? If you break the ring and we are defeated, we won't come back. That's the plan. We cannot survive the explosion. It always kills us. Hey, everyone, Ghostin says that this battle is hopeless, but he's trying to destroy the anus ring. He says we'll never outrun the explosion, and he's had it with the butt jokes. I can outrun anything like this. No, sis, you can't fight like that. Okay, perfect. So a mooning. Sure I can. We've all fought in less. Also, those bloomers were too heavy for running. Okay, so she's just stripped off her pants. Lore-wise, I think that does mean you have to go without pants. Is she currently wearing pants in this? So we have Ashbloom. She might not be. I don't think she is. I think she's in the... Right? I mean, she does have the legs, but she does not have the Crusader Cusis, which her brother does. Ghostin sees the future with that ring. If we can't outrun the explosion, we have to get faster. So strip. Hey, Ghostin, Ashbloom just took her pants off and her whole butt is on display. Enough butts! I've seen them more times than I can count. It's time for all of us to die for the last time. Boom. Those two are weird. I think she's trying to take his pants off too. Stop! Aren't you embarrassed like that? Okay, some weird interactions between brother and sister here. Embarrassed. Okay, good. He smashes it one more time. Extremely, extremely hard. Hey, Ghostin, Ashbloom made a cheeky butt joke. Are you still tired of them, or is this one funny? They're just pissing Ashbloom off at this point. I've heard the butt jokes. I have seen the butts. I have died with you so many times I can't even remember. And over, the same thing. We can't outrun the explosion. That's what's on the back of the box. I hate you all. Can't outrun. Yeah, no. So the plan is to take off our pants to outrun the explosion? What about other heavy stuff? Maybe your smasher? He's getting completely exhausted. He grabs, he flings, he smashes, he destroys. Finally. Put your armor back on. We don't have any more second chances. We'll need all the defense we can get. And there's the butt. There we go. Perfect. So what is she doing? She's putting on her shoes still with no armor. Is that the approach? Ghostin, Ashbloom and Ashroot are still fighting. She put the heavy metals from her armor on her hips. How are they even sticking on? I see. I don't know and I don't care. They just always stick there, okay? Wise Ghostin, who sees the future. What is our plan? Our plan is nothing. We've tried it all, and this time the plan is to finally die. I guess if the monster blows up, the settlement will be safe. Returning was a bonus anyway. With the time anus, this one is for the keeps. Got it? And off they go. I see. This is all part of Ghostin's cunning plan. Surely, after countless trials, he's discovered the winning strategy. Defiant, in the grim face of death, he must hold the secret to our victory. Let's trust the plan! Yay! And he's just completely done. Just wants to die. Inescapable. During the showdown setup, Ghostin's player records 3 predictions based on an eternity of suffering. Which survivor gains the gobbled up first? Which survivor draws the trap first? Which survivor suffers a severe injury first? During the showdown, each time one of Ghostin's predictions is correct, The mental strain of endlessly reoccurring events is crushing. He suffers a random brain trauma each time one of Gostin's predictions is wrong. The bonds of destiny loosen. He gains +3 survival. I like that. I like that it's like torturing your characters. The last explosion. A real bummer. The screaming Nukealope. The settlement lost so much in pursuit of the contaminated reaping blade. Heedless hands carried away this great prize in search of an ordinary meal. The first swing of the blade was the last. Devoured by the monster's giant maw, shame and horror defeated them. The monster galloped, glowing into the darkness. In time, the monster died. Its flesh melded over the stone faces. The groundwater boiled, steam spilled from the stone nostrils. The rancid rain returned the poison water to the ground. The encampus grew sparse. It drove the ravenous beasts mad with hunger. Then, from the poisoned ground, feeble and ashen shoots grew with strange vigor, spreading their toxic leaves in mere moments. The hungry herds devoured the plants rooted in the blighted soil. In turn, the blight spread. So that is how the Nukealope was built. And that is how the Nukealope will theoretically die. So cool. So cool. All right, let's take a quick look at these cards. And then we have produced a video. Atomic Lance, Green Power Core, the Nuclear Knuckle, 2 of them, the Nuclear Whip. We have the Shade Minions, some of our Strain cards, some of our Fighting Art cards. Wardrobe Expert. When you suffer severe injury at a hit location, you may archive the gear worn at that location to ignore it and gain +1 survival. So this is like her stripping off the pants, I assume. She's just like, 1 more piece, gone, not a problem. Trick Attack. Once per showdown, when you wound a monster from its blind spot, a survivor adjacent to you may gain the priority target token. Okay. Can point. Here's a Strain. Fissile Contamination. Milestone Condition. Resolve the last explosion in the Vignette of Death Screaming Nukealope. Okay, permanent effect will happen. Here's some of the things we can collect from him. Makeshift Stone Heap. Obstacle, Impassable, an impoverished barricade gouged out of the ground. You could find a Founding Stone gear card. That's pretty nice. Here are our core cards. And here are the AI that we're going to be running, and I'm sure they're going to mix with the Antelope as well. And the various different types of armor that we have. Crusader armor, the Shadowstalker armor. Cool. I'm so thrilled. I'm so excited. We will be playing this next week at some point, which is just cheery for me. I am going to go ahead and pop this open. I don't think I'm going to have like a full sequence of me like reading flavor text and everything, or a dedicated video unboxing what is now a established expansion. But maybe I'll do a gameplay, maybe I'll do a how to play or strategy guide, something like that. We'll see. But I'm excited that there are more vignettes available for us to dive into, because like I said, I think this is the best thing that Kingdom Death is producing right now, simply because of its price point, its accessibility, the way it enhances like core games. I'm just absolutely thrilled that more of these exist, and I cannot wait for more of them to arrive. I really think the Gambler's Chest should have been some type of standalone or something like that, because it is so massive. I mean, the entry fee for Kingdom Death now is like $1,200 if you want to do it right. So we have the Big Old Butcher, Frozen Wish. They're starting to do comics in here too. That's cool. I appreciate that. These are our people that are heading out. I always love looking at the artwork that they've included. Again, I'm not going to pause and read all the flavor text here. We'll do that when we actually do a gameplay of this. But one of the first things I do with any Kingdom Death product is just like take a look. I try to like what's the aesthetic? What's the new art that's been created? What's been added and expanded into this lore that gives us some picture of the nightmare we're beginning to explore. This bag is a little tight for the boards they fit in it. It's like just perfectly there, and I totally bent up my corners a little bit. Red, brave, forgot, and hollow. Using the dragon armor, the leather armor with a memento blade, the cobbled armor with a brave sword, and another set of leather armor with a survival spear. Chill, cold, and freeze. Ooh, so there's like a temperature element to this. The world descends into madness as you fight him. So excited. Nukealope, I'm going to start learning it, start getting it ready. Guys are coming up this, I think, Saturday or Sunday. They're going to be staying for 3 or 4 days, which means we're going to be diving in. We're going to get absolutely annihilated, but we're going to be diving in, and I'm thrilled about that. The only thing I have to clear with the guys is, like, whoever is playing the character not wearing pants currently, I do think lore-wise, like thematic-wise, so we can all get the most out of the adventure, they are going to have to play pantsless. You won't see it on camera. You'll just know it's the case. Yeah, we'll sign the other guy to whoever is the most fed up with the butt jokes in general. I mean, granted, I am not a big fan of puns in general, but I also, often don't wear pants while filming this video. So, like, there's a lot of characters I could play, is really what I'm saying. There's a lot of good options out there. So we'll explore that. We'll figure it out. We'll get some content here to the channel. We'll get back to some Kingdom Death Monster, and I will do my best to slowly coast out of the rambling and end this video. We'll see you next time. Bye.